Looking at a young guy like Haskins, you see how teams respond to young quarterbacks. Everything that the Washington football team put on film this year, they didn't respond well to their second-year quarterback. So and let me get back to a guy not being ready. When you're coming out of college, and it's crazy that I've been watching football this long, when you see guys, Adam, that decide to leave college early, the number one thing you expect them to have, you expect them to have the knowledge and expect them to have the maturity. And it's not, that you're coming into this game as a grown man. You still have a little kid in you.
Yes.
But when I look at Dwayne Haskins, I did see a lot of youth in him and I did see that he was not ready to be in the National Football League.
He admitted in his statement after Washington released him that he needed to grow up and learn from this. And when we think back on his time in Washington, what do we remember? Took a selfie with the fans before the game was over. 2 COVID violations this year with a head coach who's battling cancer. Irresponsible, and again, that's what he basically accomplished in Washington, now on the street.
Unfortunately, I've seen this too many times. Played in the NFL almost a decade. You played a long time. We've been around it for a long time. And oftentimes, young players, especially, and I'm going to go here, especially young African-American players, because they make up 70% of this league. They come into this league and they ask themselves the wrong thing. They come into the league saying not, how can I be a better player? They don't say, how can I be a better teammate? They don't say, how can I be a better person? How can I get my organization over the hump? Here's what they come in saying. They come in saying, how can I build my brand better? How can I build my social media following better? How can I work out on Instagram and show everybody that I'm ready to go, but when I get to the game, I don't perform? Dwayne Haskins, unfortunately, is not the first case that I've seen like this.
Yes.
And it won't be the last. And it bothers me because a lot of it is the young African-American player. They come in and they don't take this as a business. It is still a game to them.
They look at it as football.
This ain't football, man. This is a billion-dollar business.
Yes.
It's billions of dollars. They pay us a lot of money to talk about the game. So imagine what they pay these guys to play the game.
Yes. Yeah.
They play a child's game and get paid a king's ransom. And it bothers me because I saw a quarterback do it. I saw Jamarcus Russell do it. The #1 pick in the draft, they gave him $40 million and he threw it down the damn drain because he didn't take it seriously. And it bothers me because there are a lot of jobs like this around. I'm going to tell you, I've been retired a while. It's not a lot of jobs like that around where they will pay you millions of dollars for virtually 6 months of performance. So my message to Dwayne Haskins, not just him, but the rest of the young players in the NFL, man, this is a game, but take it as a business. There are billions, with a B, of dollars at stake. And until you start approaching this game that way, until you start coming to work saying, you know what can I do to get better today? What can I do to make sure my teammates are better today? How can I put my organization first instead of my damn Instagram? Take it as a serious business, but too many times it's a game. We want a TikTok. We want to do all these different things. Man, do you understand how much money is at stake?
The brand is about being professional before you become a brand. The brand is about winning. You win, you're professional, those other things come along.
They don't see it that way, though, Shefty. These young players don't see it that way. And Randy, it bothers me. And it's not just young black players. But this league is made up of majority black players. And so you see a lot of young players who come into wealth, who come into fame. They want everything that the NFL can give them. But they don't want to give the NFL nothing. Man, this game is a hard game. And so Dwayne Haskins, it's a sad example. Hopefully he learns from it.
I hope he does, yeah.
I don't have confidence that he will, but hopefully he does because I've seen this cycle before. I came in the league in 99. You came in with 98. We've seen this so many times. When are these young guys going to learn that this is a business? And Susie, I truly hope he does at some point.
Part of the reason I believe that they let go of him is because they were tired of other people making excuses for his behavior, whether it was right or wrong.
Exactly.
Right? So they want him, they need him to be more accountable in their eyes. Now, he would tell you that he didn't feel supported. Okay, that's his side. But I think their side would be that he was not accountable. And this is a player who was playing where he went to high school and probably needs to go to an area away from all the influences that have hung over him during his brief time in Washington. Fresh start, fresh people, fresh voices, fresh environment. Get away from where you're from.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.